What's up, Internet? I'm Aries Van Dam. Back again. So I got banned yesterday. Let me pull it up and show y'all what I'm talking about. Turn the music down a little bit. So yesterday I was banned from YouTube for spamming my own content, for putting clips of my own content up. Apparently that's what it was. But they were pretty reasonable about it. I didn't have to get any attorneys involved like I was thinking I was going to have to. So they gave me my channel back. So here we go. Everything's kind of fucked up though, because they deleted all my downloads. So I had to go start over again, collecting stuff to react to. But I did find a pretty good one I want to go get into today, to show that it's not always just stupid females that Andrew Wilson demolishes. I'm going to show him picking apart two dopey male feminists. Yes, that's right. They have male feminists. As stupid as that is, they have them now. And so we have to deal with these two idiot simps. And I'm going to let Andrew show you how it's done. But I did want to address a few things, like I've already addressed the temporary banning. I'm kind of used to it now because I've been banned from TikTok, and now YouTube and X and Twitter and a bunch of things. But it's starting to get better because I'm at least getting them back now. Now I don't have to just start over. So at least I'm getting them back now. So maybe the world is healing from all of its woke horse shit. And I don't even mess with the woke shit that much. I mess more with the conservatives. So it's really weird that I've still got banned yesterday. But I'll look more into that as we go. I also wanted to address the fact that I do look funny in my tight shirt today. Yes, I know I'm bulking and I'm very, very fat right now. I'm trying to get up to 220 and I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Forgive me. I didn't get a chance to go sweat it off yet today. But the bulk's almost over, so I'll be back in clothes that fit me soon enough and it won't look like I'm wearing my daddy's shirt. I mean, wearing my kid's shirt or something. So I think that's it. Let's get into it. Oh, and it worked. Thank God. All right, here we go. These two on the right are both male feminists. I kind of fast forwarded a little bit past all their getting to know each other shit because who cares about them?
So we're going to be talking about, is sex work good for society? Is sex work good for sex workers? And should sex work be legalized or illegal? But in addition to that, you did have some criticism specifically about the whatever podcast. So yes, we totally be open to engage with those and hear your criticisms.
Yeah.
So, what you got? Oh, could you just tilt your mic down just a little bit?
Okay.
How would you improve the show?
The hate on Brian Atlas stemmed from, I was hanging out with a girl. We were on a date. Beautiful date, good night. And then I bring her over after, and we're kissing, getting our smoochies on, and then she starts freaking out. She gets a text from her manager. It says, "Fuck, I gotta do the whatever podcast tomorrow. The last time I left crying. He's so mean to us. He literally screamed at us."
I don't believe he's on a date with a woman. You can't think like this and date women. Just saying.
There's 5 minutes left, and he's like, "You want to fucking leave? Get the fuck out." And we were there 7 hours for him. We drove 4 hours, there and back whole time, and then he's just so mean to us. I don't want to do it, but my manager says because he gets views, it's good. It's good for my OnlyFans and for my career.
Do you hear him? How awful it is to yell at a woman and tell her she's not living up to her obligations. They sign a contract to be there till the show's over. If he gets mad about that, yeah, I'm going to get mad too. I don't care how long you're there. If we sign a contract that you're going to stay till the end, you're going to stay till the end, or I'm going to get mad. And I yell at guys and girls whenever I get mad at work. That's the problem with women in the workplace. They come into the workplace and now you have to change how you act around them. And that's not really how workplaces are supposed to go. You have to adjust to the way the workplace is, not the other way around. But they're coming into this thinking they control how you're going to talk to me.
So I have to go, and she starts kind of tearing up. That's where it started.
Oh, you didn't say they were crying. I was not aware. I didn't know. I spoke too soon. These bitches can turn that on and off at the blink of an eye. What are you talking about? Ooh, they cried. Oh no. They do this on the show all the time. Every time he yells, they cry. That's just an instinct they have.
Because I saw your clips, and I was like, anyone doing what I do, shout out to them. But then I thought, whoa. This is
Whoa,
baby
whoa, whoa.
girl that I'm getting romantically involved
Wait,
with.
hang on.
Baby girl. His baby girl that's, shows her titties on the internet. That's his baby girl.
Your
That's everybody's baby girl, sweetheart.
fucking criticism is that you're a white knight, bro.
What's that mean, white knight?
You're white
Oh my
knighting
God.
and simping for some porn.
That's
porn
simping.
skank?
Simping.
That's simp.
He's acting like he doesn't know what these terms mean. He's on a debate show. He doesn't know what white knight means. Doesn't know any of these words.
No,
She
totally
gave you.
Simp? What is a simp?
She gave you. Hang on. She gave you the. He was mean, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that son of a bitch.
You know why? Because she's a young girl, and I don't think we should hit women. I don't think we should verbally abuse women, especially not public.
Yeah, why just women? Why are you supposed to hit men and verbally abuse men? It's a weird way to think, fella.
You kiss her ass. Kiss her ass.
It says a lot about how Andrew thinks of women. To respect them is simping for them, and I think that's fucking disgusting. Andrew.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry that me and Brian Atlas. Did he make you?
Get back into the workplace. That's where you belong. We'll just make them all change. Fucking simp.
Cry by a true quite challenging your worldview, sweetheart. Oh, I'm
So what I did was, I messaged from her account. She said, so Brian asked for notes before, and I wrote in from her account, hey, this is Ryan from Pillow Talk. I forget what I said, but like, fuck you for making, be nice, stop being.
Be nice. That's another man texting another man and saying, be nice. Don't be mean to the hoes.
These fucking girls. So that's what I did. I went straight to the man, and I, handled it. Be
That's the first man move you did ever, probably.
such. I watched, and you were nicer, Brian, which I was happy about. But then I watched that stream, and then one of the girl, her friend Aurora, this was Avery, her friend Aurora, who's very young, I think she's 18, her phone started ringing.
18. Well, got to be very delicate with them. They're adults, shithead. They're adults. I would treat them the same way I'll treat an 18-year-old man.
When it got locked away, and you like lost shit and started screaming at her, and I said, fuck this guy. Anyone who screams and verbally
At baby girl.
abuses women like that publicly, cute little 18-year-olds that just drove
Oh.
here.
He didn't mention they were cute. If they're cute, you got to stop. You can't yell at the cute ones. No, they'll cry, and then this simp will come fucking pick their napkin up off the ground. What a fucking loser.
Hours and sat through this just to support you and your show. You're screaming at
Don't
them.
you see
I
that?
just think that's
You're screaming at them. Don't scream. Talk gently and softly. They're very delicate.
terrible.
Don't you sit on sets where they're getting?
Yeah, these are women who give blowjobs for a living. They do anal gangbangs, and we can't talk loud around them. We've got to talk in muted tones. We don't want to upset the hoes. We got to keep them very calm. What are they gonna do?
Fucked by 30-year-old men in the mouth?
What? Yeah, that has nothing.
Yeah.
Screaming at people.
But the concern is, you know what? I told you to silence your phone and you didn't, right? That's too much. The dick in the mouth from the 30-year-old, totally acceptable.
Well, I mean, losing your cool at someone is.
Oh no, don't lose your cool. You gotta be cool. Like these two fucking dorks.
It's definitely not cool.
Not cool.
Hang on.
Right?
I want to make sure I got this right. You have been on sets. I've watched your content.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you say that you've watched these same aged women getting fucked in the mouth. Is that correct?
That is correct, Andrew.
Okay.
I support consensual sex work where it's their
not-
choice and they're happy to do it.
Just not consensual.
Yeah, just don't say they're wrong about anything. You can just, as roughly as you want, shove their head into your crotch and make them choke. You can do that, but don't talk rough. You gotta be real gentle in the way you talk. You gotta do pillow talk while you're doing that, so they don't gag.
I don't
Just not
consensualize screaming at women.
Put your phone in here and put it on vibrate so that you don't interrupt the show.
If you're comparing them doing their career versus a man screaming at 18-year-olds, two different fucking ballgames.
I mean, also, this isn't exactly like Jimmy Kimmel, right? At the end of the day, if the
I used to hear this same talk when I was a police officer, and they would ask me why I write so many young girls. I would tell them because I just write who I catch. Whoever shows up, I don't care if they cry. If you cry, here's a piece of paper for dry your tears on. Just don't mess up the number at the bottom. You gotta call them. I don't care about that. Why would you care about that? They're not fucking you, loser. Who cares?
Phone goes off, people go shit, I sneeze, I cough. There's a fucking homeless guy playing music across the street, right? If someone fucks up, you don't need to yell at them, right? You could just be like, not a dick, right?
This dude has only worked in the air conditioning in his entire life. He has never worked outside, I bet. I will wager you he's never worked construction. Because I got yelled at all the time on construction because I'm not good at it. But I expected to get yelled at. I went to work every day knowing I'm going to get yelled at all fucking day because I'm terrible at this. So why is it women can come on a debate show and do terrible and not get yelled at? I don't understand.
Right? If I'm getting a cock in my mouth, it's my choice. If I'm hanging out
And it probably is your choice, fella.
and you start yelling at me, I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't need this. Like, you're a fucking loser.
Well,
Like, why you gotta communicate via yelling?
Yeah, you're a loser. How dare you talk naughty like that to women? I just whisper in their ears while I'm butt fucking them. That's more gentle. That's more kind of me.
Come on, I just want to make sure that I'm crystal clear on
Yeah,
this
it's okay.
before we move to your next
I mean,
criticism.
you know,
Nick, could you
Cock
pull up
from random stranger, 18-year-old mouth, fine. Brian gets a little loud because she has to go get her phone. That bad.
yes.
I want to
Yes.
make sure that we're clear on that.
We're very clear on that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you know what? It's not that specific thing. It's just abusing physically or verbally women. I don't stand.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
what you
big
do
up
for
my
a
guts.
living. I
Yeah.
don't think what you do.
Verbal abuse to say, get your fucking phone. Get your fucking phone. That's verbal abuse now. Right? That's not just yelling at somebody to hurry up and get their shit. That's verbal abuse. You're abusing that woman because they're 18 and they're not used to it. They're used to being in situations where people don't yell at them. So stay in those situations and don't go on a fucking podcast. Adults are talking here.
Do for a living can be really.
Well, so he yells at women for a living.
And I don't like that.
I think this is,
Don't yell at
No one cares what you like.
men. I've never seen you guys yell at men.
Yeah, which is crazy because
Sit tight. He's about to.
we came in here and you're a very nice guy.
Yeah,
so
you're
to
nice.
see you lose your cool, I don't know if you're playing it up for the show or did you really lose your cool? I'm curious.
well, so first off, I think you are to some degree mischaracterizing the interaction that I specifically had with Aurora. Granted, we have 2 episodes a week that are 8 hours long. I don't commit to memory precisely every interaction I have. Although I'd be happy to actually pull it up and review it without fully knowing exactly committed to memory how that interaction went. It could have been the case that her phone went off 3 times during the show, if
you
I
should have slapped her
recall.
then.
So yes, it would have been frustrating.
Just the back,
But
though.
this
Just the back.
characterization.
See, that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
like
I don't
TSA,
even think
like
joking
TSA.
about it is funny.
But so
Oh, no, it's too much.
Just the way I was raised was to respect.
Did you
women.
gallop up here with
That's the
yours?
difference.
I was raised to respect women. He goes to porn shoots to pick ones that'll fuck him. That's respecting them.
Did you gallop up on a white horse? Is your white horse out there? Do you have it hooked?
That's how you look at men that respect
Total
women.
white knight bullshit. Come on.
Bullshit.
Wait. Women.
That's terrible,
women are
man.
equal to
This is
men.
terrible.
Right?
This is
Oh, okay,
terrible.
great. Unless we talk to them like they're men, then that's too much. That's too much.
You guys don't talk to them like they're men.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
don't
if
yell
you
at men.
started yelling at me, I'd be like, yo, fuck out of here. Like,
Right.
I'm not getting paid for
Yo,
this.
fuck
This isn't
outta
my
here.
job.
Yo, fuck out of here.
I came here to hang, right? And if you're gonna
Came
lose
here
your
to
cool with me,
hang.
I'm like, dude, like, I don't need you,
Yeah, but
right?
if you're gonna
This dude thinks they're about to start playing video games or something. You're not here to hang, shithead. You're here to debate. It's a debate show. It's not a hang show.
have adversarial conversations, which
Right,
is
that's
how,
okay.
Which is how the show is
course.
pitched.
Yeah.
they're gonna get heated.
No,
And
it's
I,
okay.
I told Brian straight up, I said, I thought you were meaner than you were when I made that video saying fuck Brian. I thought he would say, like, you're a whore, you're never gonna get married. That's not true. He asked
That is
questions
true.
to set them up for viral
They are whores and they're never going to get married. That is true.
clips to make them look stupid. So it's different. So that's why I said, you know what?
You know
We're not
what's
gonna go
really funny?
personal
I
job.
mean, at the end of the day, this is a business, right?
Hang on, let me correct a couple things though. Absolutely 100% do not set women up to say stupid things. I don't even know the questions when I come.
If you watch the show, they don't have to. These women do it all on their own. They'll ask them a simple, basic question. Just rate yourself from 1 to 10. And these dumbasses will all say 10. 400 pounds, 10. You know, what's the one, the big fat dude that's a fucking dresses like a lady. He says he's a 10 for women. Like, that's how delusional these people are. You're just trying to show how delusional they are. We're showing the world why we're doomed. Why men will not procreate with these monsters until they fix their attitude. That's what they're trying to show you. Why birth rates are decreasing, why everyone hates everyone. This is why. Feminism is doing all this to you. With Zionism, but mostly feminism.
No idea. They just say stupid things because a lot of these women are fucking stupid. Now, I just want to make sure that we're crystal clear. You understand what I'm...
Yeah, you just wasted your time telling these two morons that, because they're both fucking stupid too. Just so you know, Andrew. I think you know, but I think you had to go through the steps. But they are stupid too. You're going to see this.
I'm saying? A lot of the women who come in, they're not set up. They just say really fucking stupid shit.
Right. I mean, if
That's
you did the
it.
show with men, it'd be the same thing.
As men
Look
do.
at us right
Yeah,
now, right?
absolutely.
A lot of people say stupid.
He's doing it right now. He's showing with two stupid men, just like he just said he was. They're doing it. They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing for you, in front of you, that you're saying they don't do.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you characterize it as a setup, right? There's no
Yeah, were y'all set up?
setup. They just say fucking stupid shit. Now, it's hilarious to clip it and put it out there because they said something fucking stupid. Every bit as much as it would be for any man.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're not interviewing smart girls, right? Because then that wouldn't go viral.
Oh, I mean,
Like there are smart girls. They get the smartest ones they can find. They get the ones who figure out how to set up streaming and go on the internet and sound stupid on the internet. But they even try. Candace Owens has been on this show. They have smart women all the time, but just having a high IQ doesn't make you not mentally crazy. I went to school with very intelligent women who are very, very smart, but they still probably believe a lot of stupid things that they just don't work through in their head. Just being smart doesn't mean you have the answer to everything. Neil deGrasse Tyson is very smart, but he thinks boys and girls are equally strong because that's how he got brainwashed. Just being smart is not enough. Being able to be smart and also wise enough to where you can like see these things in yourself. Like, because a lot of people just can't see these things in themselves. Like, they look fat in the mirror and they just say, oh, well, the mirror's fucked up. But it's not the mirror, it's your big ass. Like I told y'all just now, I'm fat right now. I'm bulking. I'm trying to get up to 220. I know I'm fat. I don't try to hide that or pretend like I'm not right now. I'm about 10 pounds, 10 pounds overweight right now. I'm probably about 215 because I'm trying to get up to 220. Yeah, I feel fat until I get this off of me and have it replaced with muscles. But women, they don't even think like this. They just think, I'm still a 10. Yeah, I put on 30 pounds since last week, but I'm still a 10. And they want to believe that delusion. And that's what this show is about. It's about breaking that delusion down and showing these women that they're not everything they think they are. And that's why they're not getting any attention anymore. Because why would you get it?
I'm sorry, they have degrees in psychology, they have degrees in mathematics, they have university master's degrees. Many of these women come in, can't wait to do a debate, and they say the stupidest shit on planet Earth. Who could we get who would be up to the standards that you would have of an intelligent woman?
These two have never even seen an intelligent woman. They've never probably even seen an intelligent man. Andrew is the first time they've come into contact with an intelligent man. I'll promise you.
What would we need besides a master's degree, high education? Like what? What do you want us to go get a fucking scientist? Like, what do you want us to go get? What women can we find that aren't going to say this retarded shit? That's what I want to know.
And that's where I think that now that I've actually talked to you guys for about an hour, I don't think Brian disrespects women. I don't. Andrew, I'm not sure yet.
Not enough.
I think if your show, if you saw the
Not enough for my taste. Andrew's right on the mark with how much he does it, but Brian needs a little work. He still lets them get away with shit I would not.
value in doing an 8-hour show promoting them, you would have gone the complete other way. You're going where the bag is. So I don't think you hate them, and I don't think you want to disrespect them. I don't think you...
I hate them. I hate everyone, including a lot of good people if I don't know them. So I'll say it. I hate them. They're awful. You should hate them too. Anyone who sees this and sees these women think this way and thinks, nah, you shouldn't hate them. Why shouldn't you? Why should you not hate them? They're awful, and everything the way they think is awful. They're not going to change it. So why should you not think they're awful when they are?
sleep better at night knowing I really stuck it to that girl.
I think
Andrew,
you're the circus
I think
leader
you
in a
do.
clown show. That's literally what we all do.
That's called the ringmaster, doofus.
That's what I do for a living. That's what you do for a living. You surround yourself by people who provide you interesting debate and conversation. Because if you talk to fucking the same kind of people on your wavelength all day, like, no one's tuning in. They want to hear Howard Stern-esque conversations, right?
Yeah, because that's doing so well now. Howard Stern, he's edgy, and this guy thinks Howard Stern's still edgy. Howard Stern is woke as you two losers. He got neutered by his girlfriend. What are you his wife now? What are you talking about?
Nick donated $100.
Yeah, thank you, Giovanni.
I respect Warman built his living around exploiting 18-year-old women in an evil and destructive industry.
No kidding.
I would
Is that
be
for me or you?
hard-pressed to find a duo of creeps who values women less than you two.
Is that at you guys?
No, that's a you.
Oh, nice.
So,
Built his living around.
Hold on. Yo, Giovanni, thank you.
First of all, it's not cool that you have your little fanboys coming in chiming in.
Why not?
Because we don't have that privilege.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you ain't popular. You got fanboys you could have brought. I'm sure you told them you were coming to do whatever. Biggest thing you've ever been a part of. I'm sure you told people. They're just too broke to donate because you're losers. And the sad part is you got more viewers than me.
Oh, it's an off. Now you guys have an advantage. You have
Wait.
call a friend.
Your fanboys can chime in right now.
I didn't promote the show.
Oh, well, whose fault is that?
I sent you the link. You told you before the show. But in fact, before the show, you said, depending on my performance on the show,
Yeah.
I'm reluctant to actually promote it.
Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't promote it. That would make sense if he knows what an idiot he is.
Dumb bitches
Yeah,
in this
100%.
scenario.
We don't know. We're not debaters. I've never done this.
Yeah.
He's a professional. What'd you say? Fastest growing debater in the world?
Yeah.
We don't know what we're walking
Debate
into.
channel.
For all I
Yeah.
know, you prepped.
We're gonna have a
Biden for
champagne
his
pouring
last
contest after this.
Well, so let's go back to the.
Then that would
How would they prep on you two losers? What would they even do? Go watch your shitty channel? You would notice the spike in views if two people went and watched.
no, I take that as a mark of like success. If I had prepped Biden for his last debate, I just want to let you know that would not be. Yeah,
That was the joke. That was the joke.
Yeah, I'd be pretty ashamed of myself for that one.
But so let's go back to the original claim. So you originally said there's this girl, cell phone went off. I yelled at her. Nick, if you can find the clip, I might have.
Were you there?
I'll concede that I'll certainly concede that I get frustrated on the show because a lot of these people are not media trained, camera trained, etc.
Grid One Motorsports donated
thank you, Grid One. Appreciate it. Good to see you in the
$101.
chat.
About to start my show, but she ate these dudes. Bro, you ain't got a white knight so hard. The women do that for you on stage on demand. These women are the definition of mental midgets.
All right, thank you.
Threw
Grid
midgets
One.
under the
there
bus.
you go.
That's crazy.
But he should have used dwarves.
Oh no! Now he's mad because they're using non-PC language. Oh no! He said midget. Oh god! This guy is just so woke. It's disgusting.
right.
First of all, the M word is as bad now as the M word. It's little people.
In fact, you had a little person.
Now I can weigh in on this because technically I do have sex with midgets. I don't know. I like short girls, so midgets are up my alley. So I call them midgets all the time, and they don't get offended, and they are technically midgets. So I don't think it's that bad of a word. And I'm going off of personal experience. This guy has no idea. He's just being a woke shithead.
You know what? I thought dwarf was still valid.
Dwarf is actually a category.
That's what they want to be
It's
called.
under a certain height.
I thought they
dwarf.
preferred dwarf.
I don't like the
They
word
like
dwarf.
little person, little
Because
people.
it sounds
that's the new one.
mythical.
Yeah, dwarf is the old one. You're right.
What if they have
It's,
beards?
But now I believe.
And they look mythical.
Don't.
And why would you care about all of this bullshit? Just call them what they are, midgets. You're going to sit here having debates in your head. Oh, wait, that's not the one now. We've gone from that one to this. Fuck all of them. I'll call them whatever. Little short shrimps, midgets, whatever. Who cares? They're small. They're not going to hurt you.
Don't quote me. I think
yeah,
dwarf.
I think it fits. It's
Dwarf
all right.
is a smaller one now. I believe it's under 3'8", perhaps.
Is
I'm not
it?
sure. I think little person was what they like. M word not cool. Disregard that guy's claims he's using slurs.
He's gonna get canceled.
It's going to get worse, buddy. They're about to use some for mentally deficient people in a minute on you.
You are not helping our soy boy, man.
But,
Don't use the M word. I'm like, God.
that is the euphemism treadmill, though. So I guess midget used to be acceptable. Now it's not. Dwarf was
They're all acceptable. All of them. They're just words. They're not hurting anyone.
acceptable. Now it's.
I don't know where dwarf is.
Now it's a little person.
Yes.
So in any case, going back to the criticisms, I don't think when you say like I yelled and screamed at her, I mean you guys are kind of almost yelling and screaming at us. I have a pretty soft-spoken voice.
I'm just
so-
that you do. That's how I be. I have
Okay.
ADHD.
No, I'm not upset by
I have
it.
every letter in the book.
I'm not upset by it, but I might, increase my volume a little bit and might be a bit frustrated. But at least when it came to her phone specifically, I don't think I was verbally abusive to her when it came to her phone.
Wait, question for you.
Go ahead.
That guy paid $9 to write that comment, and he called us fucking soy boys.
No.
So this other loser is just now understanding what super tips and super chats are. He doesn't know. He's on the fucking internet. He knows what a super chat is, and he knows it's going to get a lot more than $9.
Paid $100.
$100 to write that?
$100. They pay $1,000 and just give them champagne. These guys are rich. They tip big.
I'm the loser? I love it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to start paying in a second for our team on the side.
Second, you can afford it.
These two guys are really good debaters.
So,
Hey, make your bag, boys.
But you are in the studio debating, just saying.
Yeah. We're here. We're happy to be here.
I hate when they come to a studio to debate and then say, yeah, we're not debaters. What are you fucking doing here? That's what we're here to do. I'm not a guy who poops in the woods until I get in the woods and got to poop there.
so I guess going back to the criticisms, you use the term verbal abuse. So how do you consider what do you consider verbal abuse?
Like if they're on the set and they're like, "Take it, bitch," is that verbal abuse?
Take it, bitch.
Yeah. If they're like,
Oh, you
shoot,
mean
What if they say choke on this dick? Would that be like abuse because you're telling them to choke? Is that the offensive part of that act?
shooting
while
a
they're
porn?
fucking?
Yeah.
No. You see, okay, so just so you know, Andrew.
Is that verbal abuse?
No, but when they're shooting porn, how it works, just so you know, is it's very safe, happy environment where you go over.
Yes, they pet puppies and then they come stick it in them. No, they're fluffers whose whole job is just to suck strange men's cocks to keep them hard.
For what they want, what they don't want, the no's, safe words, all this and that. And then there's always a director on
That's
set.
very nice of them.
Yeah, so
Before they go and cream this fucking girl's face with 8 guys, and then she's gonna have that
Yes, they have a hair pulling coordinate. It just comes out and tells them how hard to pull the hair.
video out for the rest of her life. Before they do that, they want to make sure that they know her no words.
yeah,
Got to make sure. That's one dick too many, right?
they're there because they want to be there. It's a safe environment.
Yes, it's a hole garter. They just make sure that not too many penises get into each orifice at a time.
It's their choice to be there, and that's all that matters. It's what they want to do, and it's
Yeah, I
their choice.
don't
I mean,
think that-
wanting 8
and we
dicks, there's
shouldn't-
nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't think that that's all that matters. I
shouldn't
think
shit
that,
on someone
I
for-
think that we basically outlaw all sorts of behavior that people want to do because it's really fucking bad behavior. And so you just,
Yeah, but
Do you have sex,
Yeah.
Andrew? With who?
my wife.
You have sex with your wife?
Yeah,
No ring. All right.
I have my ring.
Oh, you wear it on the neck. Good for you. So, okay, so you have sex with your wife. They're doing the same thing, Andrew.
They're having sex with their wife.
In most cases, there are a lot of married
did you have
couples. There
sex,
are.
premarital sex? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
dude.
I have.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that like, because here's the thing, I'm not religious in any way. So do your beliefs and all this stem from a religious background, or just like, do you just personally look at it and go like, that's gross,
I look
that
at it
shouldn't
both
belong?
ways. So one, I would say it's sinful, but I would never be able to convince you guys of that. I wouldn't even bother trying.
Well, yeah.
But what I can look at is I can look at the societal damage and how fucking horrific it is mentally on women to be involved in sex work, and none of them end up with a good result.
But why do you care about these
basically, ever.
people?
Because
if they're nobodies.
because this is the society I live in.
Right, but I don't
Because-
care about
because-
anyone.
Because here's what I would hope. I would never get it from you guys, right? But here's what I would hope and wish more than anything. That I'd be driving down the fucking road in my shitty car, and the tire goes, and bam, I hit a rock, and I'm fucking dead. My daughters are orphaned, right? And they're struggling, and one of their friends goes, "Hey, you know what? You could go to this shoot and suck a dick, and they'll pay you 20 grand. And she goes, "You know what? That sounds like easy money." I wish to God, before they walk in that studio, somebody like me would be like, "No, don't do that. Do anything but that."
And shame them. Shame them. Call them a whore. Go ahead. Shame sometimes is the only thing that makes people see what they're doing is shameful. I have no issues with shame. Shame away. If I look fat, tell me I look fat. If I need to fix something, tell me I need to go fix it. If I don't see it, I don't know. So I appreciate people telling me and giving me that feedback so that I know to go fix things. I don't understand this stigma against shame. You should be shamed whenever you're doing shameful stuff. So that's my take on it.
Work as a fucking barista. Go do anything but this.
Right. But
That's what I would hope, but that's not the world we live in.
Look, I'm not going to debate you on that, but if someone chooses to go into that, it's like, I mean, working at Starbucks is arguably more degrading to your body
Yeah, they can
than
choose-
taking 8 cocks.
Yeah, why can't somebody choose to fuck a dead body?
Well, they can.
Yeah, do you have any moral qualms with that?
Nope, because the body's dead. No one's getting hurt.
So it's fine.
Who's getting hurt?
So if they walk over and they grab roadkill off the road and start fucking it, you have no moral objection to that.
None.
Ulysses the Pagan donated $100.
Yeah,
If tone policing is controlling speech and opinions is an end run around to control modes of expression, which is the means to control the narrative. Control that and you control society. Just stop.
I feel like I'm playing like fucking
Who's
like
out
Dungeons
for it?
and Dragons.
I never know.
That sounded like a quest.
You know what I think beyond the.
It's 100% true. That's how propaganda gets into our systems, because we just don't value the speech. We start letting people take it away from us a little at a time. That word's bad. This word's bad. And now you're talking a whole different way that you don't fucking want to talk. That's why I don't fucking play none of it. I don't give a fuck what word you don't like. It's just a word, right? I'm going to say all of them because you say them all. I'm going to say them all. I say whatever I want, and I don't worry about like people being upset by a word, because that's just in their head. That's their hang up, not mine. It's just a word.
The issue of them choosing to do that is they do have a lot of mental health issues when they do it. Not all of them.
Doesn't have
But they do.
mental
A
health
lot of
issues.
people
I
do.
have mental health issues.
Just
Don't you have
Obviously.
mental health issues? You believe in God.
That's not a mental health
That's a
issue.
mental health
wants to
issue.
tone police me.
1,000%.
You exploit women, making them into literal whores, and you want to tone police me? Dude, you fail at
I want that
life.
$100
Do better.
because I just made him spend another 100.
That's our 100.
Wait, so hold on.
So hold on.
Wait.
not one of your whores.
Hold on. So let's explore a couple of the claims. So
So hang on, I just want to make sure I got this clear. Okay? Me believing in God to you is a mental health issue, but fucking a dead body.
Also, a mental health issue.
No,
I
wait,
agree.
Wait. Why is that a mental health issue?
It is.
You
It's
have,
fucking weird.
you have no moral issues with it at all.
Well, yeah. I don't really give a shit about it. But I also don't care that you believe in God because you don't affect me.
Yeah, but if I did implement those morals of you can't fuck dead body because gross and it,
This dude doesn't understand everything affects you anyway. I used to be a very libertarian view on things. Like I didn't care about gay marriage. It doesn't affect me. I'm not marrying a woman or a man, so it doesn't matter to me. But I see now that it is a slippery slope, because that's what opened the door to all this craziness now. People marrying horses, people marrying blow-up dolls, marrying themselves. It's just bullshit, and it's degraded marriage, and it shouldn't have. It should never happen. They should have just made something extra and just called it that. If you want to get married and you're gay, you get this kind of marriage. You get like, civil union, something like that. Do that. Why do you have to have the exact same thing as someone who's marrying a woman when it's not the exact same thing? If you make it where it's exactly rights-wise, like with your taxes and shit, why would you still object and want to call it marriage when it's not? That's where things started going downhill. And I wasn't even opposed to it at the time, and I regret it, because I thought slippery slope was a fallacy until I saw it was real.
immoral.
But what's gross?
Hang on.
Anal sex?
But immoral to have sex with a dead body, you would say what? You're hurting my bodily autonomy? Like that's too much for you? Is that one line too much?
Hey, we did not come here to debate fucking dead people. That
No,
is
I
fucked
didn't.
up.
I'm just asking. So let me ask this. Can I just ask you a question, dude? Where does sex stop being gross or start being gross for you?
Yeah, so I'm not making an ick argument. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what type of sexual intercourse with a female is going to be gross or not gross or tasteful or not tasteful.
I will. Sex with the fat ones is gross. Just had to put that in there.
I don't
Just wanted to be on the record. That's all.
think it's really relevant. What is relevant, though, is that to say that we can put no restrictions on consenting sex insane, we do it all the time. For instance, do you think that a brother should be able to fuck his sister?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Why?
so.
Because it's gross. Yeah, but that's my opinion. But guess what? Someone else is going to think that's okay.
Is it immoral?
Is it immoral? According to today's society, sure, but half the world does it.
Yeah, do you think it's immoral?
I think it's fucking immoral to a lot of things in this world.
Yeah,
are
is
immoral.
that immoral or not?
Is that immoral? What's immoral to you? Where do you get your morals?
Well,
they're invented by men, right? Moral.
He did not want to go down this road with Andrew. This road ends poorly for everyone who goes down it.
Right? They're not where they pass down to you by God.
If it's just subjective, right, then I don't know how you call anything immoral ever.
That's what. So there you go. Like
If you think it's
someone could
subjective.
find sitting next to a sex doll immoral.
So then, from your worldview, then you have to understand what that would mean. That would mean that you couldn't say serial killers were immoral. You couldn't say that child underage diddlers were immoral. You couldn't say anything was immoral if your claim is we just make up morality.
We do make up morality.
Well, then if we do just make up morality, you have no objective metric for which to call anything immoral ever.
That's kind of how the
so
shit
then
works. Right?
nothing anything does is immoral.
It just depends on society's standards. And right now, having 8 cocks in your mouth isn't illegal.
So if society says
One day if they do, then it is.
I just want to make sure that we're clear in your worldview. Then, if society says that you can diddle kids, totally moral.
No,
What do you mean? No.
I don't think so.
Wait, why not?
absolutely not.
Because I can disagree with things too, but I don't disagree with a person taking 8 dicks.
What would the basis be to make the disagreement if it's just a subjective metric?
If murder was legal, I still would be like, oh, that's kind of whack.
Why?
Because I don't, just doesn't feel right. Just how seeing a girl take 8 dicks doesn't feel right for you. It's a personal opinion.
So can you legislate based on it doesn't feel
No,
right?
you can't. That's why.
Then
this
why do you
country's fucked.
legislate against murderers and kid diddlers?
Dude, I don't fucking make the rules.
Would you?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, because I'm a piece of shit. So you wouldn't listen to me.
So you wouldn't legislate against kid diddlers?
Oh, I would do that.
Okay, well then if you would do that, then you would legislate based on it gives me the ick, right?
It would be based on the fact that a child can't make up its own decisions and it's fucking a child.
Yeah, but your entire basis for what is moral, you just told me, is based literally on your subjective metric of your preference of I don't like it.
For me, yeah, we
Yeah.
all have, it's called morals. Like we have our own, right?
So
Like,
if you have your own morals,
yes,
you say that the kid diddler bad,
yes,
then and you would legislate against it based on your own morals?
Sure.
Why couldn't I legislate on this thing I say
you
is bad
can
based on
Dude,
my morals?
I'm not. But I don't care about your opinion, just like you don't care about mine.
Well, no. See, I do.
You care about
Because
my
we
opinion?
live yeah, unfortunately.
But you don't know who I am until we just
unfortunately,
met.
You can vote. He can vote. I live in a society.
He can't vote. He's from Canada.
Yeah. Well, he can still vote. He's going to become a citizen. He told me,
Yeah,
right?
well, we'll see.
So the
what
thing
he
is
does for
that
Yeah, I'm not pulling for him.
so if you wonder why I
was the one
care,
thing, guys?
why do you
What was the
care?
one
Why do you
thing?
care what all these people do? Why do you give a shit so much? Is because if they just go all of our morality.
Name taken donated $100.
He looks Canadian. He's got a Seth Rogen look to him.
Andrew, what you bring to the podcast, man, but you've cut Brian off a few times now. It's a little annoying for the viewers,
Oh, they're
probably
turning on their
more so
own.
for Brian. Oh, and these two guys suck.
Oh,
Hey,
there
it's
it is.
okay. It's the nature of a fast-paced show like this. People cut each other off.
Andrew do be talking a lot. I feel like
Andrew needs to cut him off sometimes because sometimes he meanders a little bit. Like he's his second language, but he's doing good at this for just short a period of time as he's been doing it. Like I think Brian's really coming along.
I haven't got the talking stick.
You guys say you disagree a lot.
Brian, where's Brian at?
Hold on. You got to allow Andrew to finish his argument.
Okay.
But name taken. Thank you for the message.
So
I
anyway,
feel like I'm in class right now, and I didn't take my Ritalin.
if everybody just has these kind of subjective metrics for what is moral, and it's all just coming from our own personal preference or purview or this or that, they have no basis to say, one, that anything is immoral, or two, that me legislating any of my morals would be any worse than you doing it. So if I say sex work is unequivocally evil and bad, you would have no basis to tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, but I don't care about your
Then
opinion.
that's
I can
the-
discuss that
Then
with
that's
you.
the debate.
Yeah,
The debate is just, sure, if you and the rest of you Christian populists outlaw sex work, more power to you.
Hey, if you get the fucking job done, God bless you.
So how come you guys don't bring on male performers?
We just did. We brought on
and-
two male performers.
You have any problems with them, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I debate them all the time.
Okay. I've never seen you guys.
I also debate.
go at a
I
male.
debate red pill gurus. Well,
He's debating two men right now. Just open your eyes. You're seeing it right now. You just said you didn't see it. You're seeing it.
you have to understand when you say you
Which
guys.
Sterling Cooper. We've had him on.
Whatever
the show.
podcast is Brian Atlas.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Right,
just
he
a
has his
guest.
own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. My show. Yeah, I debate with them all the time.
Okay.
Absolutely happy to.
Has
do.
anyone ever changed your opinion?
Yeah, I've had my opinion changed about tons of things.
Okay.
Especially interactive, the way that men and women interactively date, how it operates in the year 2024. A lot of the reasons people move towards sex work. There was all sorts of presuppositions I had which were completely and totally untrue. Absolutely. And what I've come to is, interestingly enough, I actually go into debates with open minds, right? But when somebody says, hey, it's okay to fuck a dead body, obviously I'm not going to. Obviously,
also
at that point,
pulling
I'm
your
like,
leg.
I'm not so sure that that your opinion on this is great. But the thing is I still want to listen to why they think what they think. I want to understand why it is that they believe what it is that they believe. And what I found is this, unequivocally, almost every sex worker I've talked to regrets it. At the end of their road, when they're all done, they always look back and say, I wish I hadn't done that. And if you talk to them privately, they say, you're absolutely fucking right, and I wish more people would do something about this industry.
I'm going to chime in there.
Yeah.
I know these girls very well. A lot of them are close
While they're still making a living doing it. That's not what he's saying.
friends of
Do you
mine.
fuck them?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. And I know them very well, and I get close with them outside the show, and these are my best friends and favorite people. And I totally disagree with you. Not most of them regret it. Not most of them are pissed that they did it and would have made different choices. A lot of them rep it and are very happy.
How many of the ones who are retired are you getting into?
A lot of them. I talked to a lot of the ones that are retired. They're very happy with, first of all, they made a very big career for themselves. A lot of them made multi-millions.
Most sex workers don't make shit.
I mean, would you treat it like any other job? How many people do I talk to that hate their job still, right? It's like they got into sex work. But
a lot of
being
them,
plumber is
a lot
not
of them
that fun
actually
either.
love
the
what
thing.
they do.
When
And
you're a
if you
plumber-
take milfs like Cherie DeVille,
Yeah.
Alexis Fox, 20 years in the business, multi-millionaire celebrities.
Yeah, that's the
They're
top.
still-
That's the top.
They're shooting
top
5 scenes a day
percentile.
because they love it. You take a girl like Luna Starr. She's been doing this 12 years. She's married to Michael Bay.
Let's think about that for a second. Would you like to date a former porn star who you knew 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, was taking 6 cocks a day? Would you feel comfortable every night putting your dick in that? It just doesn't seem magical to me. You're gonna have to sell me on some magical shit to trick me into a marriage. Who would marry a porn star from any, like, even if they repent and change, they've still used their vagina for a sewer hole for X amount of time. It's still not appealing. I just don't get it.
Bay, worth $600 million.
She's married to Michael Bay?
Yes, or about to get married, but they're dating, they're living together. Still shoots
These
every
are-
day because she loves it.
These are not.
She's happy. She wants to shoot.
These are not the
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. This gets good a little bit further in. I try to do timestamps because it doesn't show the little chapters like he usually does. This one didn't get to that, so right around here. Just try
like an argument that alcoholism bad. There's no dispute here. But you know what I do with alcoholics? I don't say you should keep fucking drinking. What you do is you go, hey, let's get you in rehab. Let's get you away from alcohol. Let's get you to stop doing this damaging thing. Your argument here, the reason it makes no sense, is because you're saying the opposite. You're like, no, keep going and fucking sucking those dicks, girl, because it makes you happy. And you white knight for it. Why you're doing it.
What is
That's
a white
the
knight?
distinction. So saying to me, this idea of, but what about alcohol? Yeah,
Well, let
okay,
me tell
alcohol
you.
can be bad, just like porn can be bad.
Andrew's never going to convince this guy that it's wrong, because if he does switch his views on that and say that it's wrong, then he loses his favorite TV show. This sounds like that's all this guy watches from the time he wakes up till the time he goes to bed is porn. So his brain is rotted. He's never going to change sides and like switch. And I don't think Andrew debates them to try and get them to switch. He's trying to show the audience how stupid they are. But this guy is just, it's a waste of time to even think he's ever going to see it, because he's never.
Bad, but I'm not advocating over here that we don't treat and assist alcoholics. You're advocating, on the other hand, there's no problem with this behavior.
I disagree with you because the alcoholics are the porn consumers. The porn stars are the creators of the beer, of the vodka, of the whiskey, and no one's coming at them. You're coming
They do come at them.
You're coming at the
They
people
get
that
sued constantly.
coming at porn stars is coming at Tito's. Coming at alcoholics is coming at porn consumers.
Bro,
you have a problem with them? Sure.
Dude, if
because
a
they're doing
guy-
it too much, it's ruining
if
their
a
life.
guy-
Sure.
If a guy, have you ever been at a bar late at night and you saw a bartender throw out a drunk? He said, "You've had too many, buddy."
That's a porn consumer, not a porn star.
Yeah, no. He's the distributor of the alcohol. He's the center point, the distribution center for the alcohol to the consumer.
You mean the bartender?
Yeah, and how many times as a bartender have you been there and he's been like, buddy, you're fucking drunk and you need to get the fuck out of here and go home and sleep it off.
That's talking
Or,
to someone
I don't
blowing
want,
up their OnlyFans.
And they say, I don't want drunks in my fucking bar. Get the fuck out of here.
Well,
I've
first
heard
of all,
that
you want
before,
drunks
too.
in your bar if you're running a good bar.
No,
Sometimes.
and the drunks are the crazy ones.
Till one wrecks their car driving home. Then you no longer want any drunks in your bar. These idiots are just like, it's like debating high school kids. Yeah, you want drunks in your bar? Yeah, you want them tearing everything up. You want them destroying everything. No, you want a guy who drinks 4 or 5 beers and then goes home peacefully. That's what you want.
I think they're in a relationship
But
with the
the thing
OnlyFans
is,
girls for talking them too much.
Here's what's really
That's the
interesting.
drunks.
You ever notice that bartenders mostly don't drink? They mostly don't drink.
What do you mean? All my bartender friends are
Bartenders
alcoholics.
mostly. There's been
bartender
study
Do you go to
after
bars?
study- Yeah, all the time.
So-
There's been
I
study
mean-
after study about this. Okay, they mostly don't drink. It's really an interesting phenomenon because they see what being a fucking drunk can do to you.
Yeah.
But bartenders will still be like, look.
I think you misworded that. I think the study says that they don't become drunks, but they do drink because they have to socially. Like a lot of them drink at work. You know, when they do callbacks and stuff, they'll drink with the customers. So they do drink, but I think it's more work related. I don't think they drink as much in their social life after seeing all these drunks throw their life away all day.
Look, you should not be a drunk.
Well, they're legally
right?
responsible if you get a
should
DUI.
not- well, they just don't want you to anyway, because I just don't think that they're horrible people because they tend bar. They say, look, if you're an alcoholic, you should be getting help. You should not be doing that. There's nothing wrong with consuming a drink responsibly. Nothing at all. That's not what's going on here. What's going on here is you're like, look, this does an incredible amount of damage, and I just don't fucking care. That's the distinction.
They don't compare. They don't compare because, again, the bar.
Why'd you just compare them?
I'll compare.
If they don't compare. They don't compare, but I
Because
just
no,
compare
because you
them.
didn't go with what I said. I said the bartender is the porn distributor, not the porn star.
We go a
Okay,
little
the point-
further.
But a good mother for your kids.
Yeah, but I find that in her other personality types.
Oh, wait. You mean you can know that
You can't know if someone has sucked a dick until she sucks it.
Wait.
No matter how much my
I'm sorry,
girlfriend's
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Ooh, baby, look at me," until my
you can't know she's.
Untrue, rookie. I can look in a girl's eyes and tell if she's going to suck my dick. I know right then when we meet.
Going to be a good mother for your kids unless she already has kids.
Yeah, I can.
How?
Because she can take care of herself, her life, everything around
That
her.
doesn't,
how she
indicate-
treats her
that
family.
doesn't prove that she would be a good mother any more than it would prove.
Right.
First of all, I don't believe for a second,
Right.
for a second, that you don't know if you have sexual chemistry with a woman until you've slept with her. Because the reason you want to sleep with her is because you have sexual chemistry.
No, the one I sleep with her is because I'm.
This idiot's confusing it. Yes, some women do fuck lame. They just lay there. That has happened. That occurs. There are lazy women, of course. That what's that mean though? Yeah, you could take a lazy woman and teach her to fuck. I've had to do that many times. Many times. And it's actually fun because usually that means they're not as experienced, so they don't know what to do as much. So you get to kind of show them the ropes. These rookies here all want to drive a Lexus every time. They don't. You got to teach them the way you want them, not the way the last guy wanted them. She's fucking the way this last dude told her.
I'm horny, dude.
Yeah,
Have you met
I disagree. I
yeah.
disagree.
Yeah, we can tell you're very, very horny. That's why you simp for all these women.
So you
Fuck
just
the
fuck
fucking
everything you
doorknob.
see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the idea.
We didn't grow up gorgeous like you, dude.
That's the
Okay,
idea.
so if you see it, yeah, fuck it.
You're a handsome guy.
If I drink 6 shots of tequila, I'll literally sleep with anyone with a heartbeat at the end of the night. Right? It's better than my
So
hand.
what I'm saying is, if you can create indicators for why a woman X would be a great mother, even if she doesn't have
Fine,
kids,
so
for you
you
to
got-
make
so
a
what you do
comparison,
is
you
slip
can
your girl's
find.
bananas?
Let me finish. You can find indicators for sexual compatibility outside of sex. That argument makes no sense.
What? What are the sexual indicators until I fuck you?
Well, let's start with this. Let's start with the idea that if you have nothing to compare it to, you're a virgin, she's a virgin, it's going to be the best sex you ever had. No matter what, it's the only sex you've
Actually,
ever
it's
had.
the worst
Can I
sex
chime
ever.
in?
Now,
One
now,
second.
hang on.
Bro,
Second.
you can't possibly.
Bro,
I love you.
Because he has no creativity. I see that as a blank slate. I can do my own painting on. I can get this girl exactly where I need her to be. These idiots.
But you
Idiot.
can't be defending being virgin.
First, let's move on to the next
I'll
thing.
defend being a virgin too.
Yeah, not only that, but let's move on.
You're not. Yeah.
Let's move on to the next idea.
Some of these comments
next
are
idea.
virgin for sure.
Oh wait,
Easily.
really hot woman who I'm dating right now, who I'm sexually charged up about. I'm just certain that we're not going to have any sexual chemistry at all, even though people who've waited to have sex for months with each other say it's some of the best sex that they've ever had because they waited.
Right,
get
and then
stage fright
sometimes
at that point.
I've been
Too
with
much
girls
pressure.
that I thought were gonna be great in bed, and they're not. And then you go, you know what? I need those pieces in my life, so I'm sorry. Like I
Wait,
don't.
can't you teach a girl? You can't teach a girl how to be good in bed.
You teach a girl.
These guys aren't smart enough to teach a dog not to shit in the house. They're not teaching a girl anything. The girl's going to teach them quite a bit, I'm sure, because they've been fucking 600 guys before they met them. So they're going to teach these losers how to fuck. That's That's where we've come to. Instead of getting a woman and teaching her the right way to fuck, your own personal way, these idiots are so content to just take however the girl does it. They're cheap. They like being led by the woman because they're feminine. They have lady parts,
There's that
ridiculous.
6.
allegedly.
How to
There's
suck
that
a
6 out of
dick? What am
10
I, gay?
That you have the best
How would
sex.
that
Yes.
be gay to tell
Well,
her?
this is how you suck it, girl.
No, you don't show her.
We all have that
Bro, you
girl
don't
that
bust
we
out a
don't
banana.
vibe with.
Make her
You
practice?
don't bust out
No,
a
no, no.
banana.
On who?
You.
Hey, back when you were doing
What do you mean, you?
Use your
What?
words.
I prefer someone
we
that
don't
shows
fuck our
up knowing how to
daughters,
play the
boys,
Did a
game.
woman get really, really good at having sex by having less or more sex?
Yeah, with
Absolutely.
guys-
So they had more sex. Why can't they just have the more sex with you?
Because I suck at sex and I'm waiting for you to.
That finally comes out. I knew it. I knew he was going to finally admit it. This other one, I don't think he's ready to confess yet, but it's coming. That's the problem. They need the woman to come in with all the ideas because they're uncreative idiots. And they're just NPCs. They're not programmed for that. So they need the woman to come in and show them how to fucking be a man because they don't know.
show up already good with guys that are better than me, bro.
So wait, you need guys to fuck
Yeah.
your chick to
Yes.
make sure that she's good enough to
Before
fuck
me.
you.
Before me.
Okay then.
You look cool.
Yep, just let the debate end there. Like, okay, we finally found out why y'all are simps because you can't fuck worth a shit.
The Olympics for training 4 years.
Yeah.
I need men to fuck my chick so that
No,
she'll
we're
get
joking.
good
We're
enough to
joking
have
about
sex
that.
with me.
We're
That's
joking.
your position.
Yes.
No, I
So now you've got to be the student because now you've got to learn how to fuck her the way that last guy did to match up to that style. Wouldn't you rather just have her come and do your style? Oh wait, you don't have a style. You have none.
don't.
Wild.
I don't say that.
Wild position. Okay.
But
No,
hold on, hold on.
before I
Can I
meet
say
her.
one thing?
Before I
But
meet
the
her.
idea of sheltering someone so they think you're good is if you relay that to any other thing.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
awful.
Yeah,
Like, it's
that's
like-
really fucking.
Okay, take.
I shelter my kids from
take someone that
alcohol.
works at
Wait. I shelter my kids from alcohol. That's bad parenting?
What country is it? South Korea or North Korea? Where they don't let you watch TV outside to see how good the world is, so their shitty lives don't look as
Ah,
bad.
that's fucking
awful.
That's an
That's
extraordinary.
what you're doing with your
wait,
dick.
Wait. That's an extraordinary example. But I would say this.
That's what he's doing with his
There's
dick.
all sorts of public smut.
You don't know how bad the other
Hang
dicks
on.
are. Wait your whole life to
hold
fuck
on.
me,
Just
and
let
you'll
him
probably like it.
There's so much in the way of propaganda that if you remove from TV would be perfectly acceptable for both you and I. Not only that, you regulate this type of shit constantly. Constantly in your daily life. You don't even think twice about it. Non-stop, all the fucking time. Why do you got locks on your door? Why?
What shit you don't want to steal?
Yeah,
I
you
just
got
got
shit in
robbed.
there?
Because I've been using my dick pump. My dick game's so good.
Do you
Great
just-
girls are coming back home.
So wait.
Next
So
question.
you make the assumption. Bad thing could happen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have a lock, you put the fucking lock on the door just in case bad things happen. So you can make mitigation from risk of bad thing happening. So if you were to go to your kid, for instance, and say, see this alcohol?
This loser is actually trying to argue that he wants his girl to know about all the guys out there that fuck better than him. Like I'm not. Hey, look, I'm pretty good, but I don't think I'm the best in the world. I'm sure that there's somebody out there that each woman could find more pleasure from. But that's kind of the agreement here. We both agree that we're just going to do this with each other because this is good enough. We don't have to have, the best in the world every night. Like she's not going to be the best in the world for me, and I'm not going to be the best in the world for her. We just got to find a median here to where we're both happy. That's it. And if you find that, then you should both be happy.
Right? Have a drink at 10, would they be more or less likely to become addicted to alcohol?
More likely.
More likely.
Yeah.
So keeping that away from them, keeping that experience from them is a fucking good thing. Your example here is to say, no, keeping the experience away from them, you're a shelter.
What if your wife would actually be happier getting double teamed, having an Eiffel Tower ran on her, every night over what the sex you're giving her is? Should she just go leave you and, kids can just raise themselves? Is that a better situation? No, you want somebody that doesn't need to know all that. They don't need to know what the best in the world is. They're happy with what they've got.
Altering them and doing something
But
evil.
don't you
It's like,
think
no,
you're-
the opposite is true.
But you're keeping it away
kids
from
will
your-
find it anyways.
But you're
right?
keeping it away from.
what does that mean? Your kids will find it? No, they won't necessarily find it anyways.
I drank
You know
booze at
what? A lot of
14.
these porn girls are Mormons, okay? And they were sheltered their whole lives. Went to all girls school. They weren't allowed to talk to boys. And then when they turn 18, they say, "Now I want to get fucked by 8 dicks in my mouth, like you said.
Yeah, here's what's really funny. Considering that the sample size...
Too much sheltering can fuck someone up.
Considering that the sample size of the United States mostly identifies as Christian, it wouldn't surprise me if most people who were raised Christian end up in OnlyFans because it's a much larger sample size.
No, I'm talking about
Much larger
I'm
sample
talking about
size.
the extremists that really...
Bro, if you say
Porn extremists?
most of the fucking...
Is that like Germans? Oh, that's Israel. That's Israel. I forgot.
OnlyFans chicks in Utah are Mormons, that makes total sense because most of the people in fucking Utah are Mormon.
Yeah.
That's why that makes sense.
Yeah, but why is
It's
there
not
so
because-
many of them
it's
in
not-
porn?
That doesn't mean Mormonism equals porn.
I don't see other...
That's not what that means.
Yes, it means that if you fucking shelter someone too much, rebels are going to break out.
No, it doesn't
They're
mean
going to break
that.
out.
It just means that if your sample size is
be a
almost
case by-
100% of this, that if any deviation of this is this other thing, becomes this other thing, that was the whole sample size to pull from. It doesn't mean being this leads to that. That would be an insane correlation. Nutty correlation.
I'm not saying every time.
You're getting the destiny
I'm
hell
not-
right now.
I'm not
can't
saying
believe
every
it.
time. I'm saying I've met girls that weren't allowed to speak to a boy till they're 18, and now they're getting gangbanged.
Yeah, hey.
What's that say?
I would
I'm
also
that there's
say a lot of this is
examples.
individual.
listen-
right?
Cool story. What's that got to do with anything? I've met weird people too. So what?
Your shelter life, they're going to break free,
They're not-
and they're going to go the opposite direction of what you
Oh,
want.
it's shelter. Here, let me just strap
Telling them
your
they can't
fucking
fuck.
face to the screen
Till
and play
marriage
porn
is
24
shelter.
hours, otherwise you're sheltered.
You're going to tell your daughter that she can't fuck till marriage, right?
I'm going to tell her that she would have the best results in her life not to, yes.
That's insane.
Based on your...
What about your
Based
son?
on-
What about
that's
your son?
insane.
Your son too?
Yeah, of course.
Your son, that's fucking insane. Girl, I get it. You want to protect her from bad guys out there? Cool. That's fine. That's your view.
Yeah.
But a dude
Yeah.
at 18?
Yeah. Who's going to have
In
great
Cancun
results?
on spring break?
Yeah.
You better not fuck anyone, son.
Yeah, it's going to be real bad for you. You know who won't get any
Crazy,
STDs?
crazy.
Is he going to get STDs?
You can get STDs from the
Is
first
he
girl
going
you
to...
These two morons are thinking, yeah, I'm going to tell my son, yeah, go fuck as many hoes as you can, especially on spring break. Come back with as many diseases as you... This is dad. Like, you're not going to tell your son or your daughter that, I would hope.
Get STDs if he's in Cancun?
These Digens don't even know how dads talk. Like, my dad never told me anything like that. I mean, I'm sure you hope that did sometimes, but I don't think you don't tell your kids that, boys or girls.
And everyone's fucking by him?
It's a safe dice roll for me. I don't
You
want to...
already got him. What do you mean?
Exactly.
STDs
And
are like
guess what?
scraping
4
your
pills
knees
and I'm
days.
good, baby. I'm back in black.
Yeah, 2 antibiotic pills later. You're fucking golden.
That is,
Thank God I
yeah.
had to take 2 pills.
was that-
I got
that's-
to fuck all the women I did before marriage.
It's like drinking tequila. I wake up, pop 2 Advil, I'm fine.
So yeah, again, this argument makes no sense. If from your worldview, then you should have a 13-year-old son tape his fucking face to the computer and play porn for 24 hours. No. He needs to know every single type, or he will never know what he's missing out on.
I just think...
Right?
I
Hang
think
on,
you guys
right?
are-
That's honest.
I think
Oh,
you guys
that's
are
not what
arguing
you said?
extremes. Wait,
Because
wait.
that's what it
I think
sounded
you
like
guys
you
are
were
arguing extremes here. I'm with the, hey, I don't care that porn exists. I'm not shoving it in front of anyone's face, but I could give a fuck less that it's out there. It's literally doing no harm.
It's clearly doing a lot of harm, and I showed you all of the different
I mean, you
rates of
just
harm that it does.
I
It's
mean, you're a
insane.
good talker, dude, and that's great. But at the end of the day, I'm not taking advice from...
Good comeback. You're a good talker and all, but that's great. That don't mean nothing. Yeah, all those big words he was using make sense when you put them into order like he did, where they make sense. Yeah, because he's a sensible man who's telling you sensible ideas. These two young degens, and I don't know if this one's young or not. He looks like he's got some follicle issues too, so he may be older. I don't know, but he definitely talks like a teenager. Like, these guys are just so fucking airheaded. It would be like talking to a child, a teenage boy. That's what they sound like. A teenage boy who just found out that his dick works.
From a guy who has an invisible friend in the sky. That's it.
And
I
wants
get-
his
and
son-
you're a scientist.
Wait.
Don't take advice from a guy who said you got fucked dead bodies.
Wait.
Good, please don't take my
Wait.
advice.
But so, yes, Andrew he's a Orthodox Christian, but he's making secular arguments. He's not
I've not
arguing.
made a single religious
He's not
argument.
making religious arguments.
I think
But
not
because
letting your
you're
son
religious-
fuck till marriage is
Right.
a good thing.
So just so you know,
But you're saying because I'm a degenerate.
let me explain. No, I'm not.
Wait, you
I
did-
never
you-
said
you
because you're a
introduced yourself
degenerate.
as a-
And he's religious.
I did. I think it's in the title even.
Never said because you're a degenerate you're wrong or your arguments are wrong. I said your arguments are wrong because your arguments are wrong. You just also happen to be a degenerate. Me, my arguments are right, and I happen to be a Christian, but I'm not making Christian
but your
arguments.
arguments are right because you're saying so, dude. Because if your arguments were right, you'd be in charge of this fucking country. If you think that you're like all no.
As if that's how you get elected president. You just all your ideas are right, so you just get elected. It's a popularity contest, you moron. We got a game show host up there now. It's not fucking. Yeah, they just go and take an IQ test every year to elect the president.
Knowing you staying in the
I didn't
world.
say I'm all knowing.
So then your arguments are just
my
like I know how to
arguments can
solve
beat
every
your
problem.
arguments, and I still am not all knowing.
What arguments did you
the
beat?
idea,
You can't
by the
prove to
way,
me.
the whole thing too.
Bro.
This is fallacious thinking, and let me explain the fallacy that you're engaging in. The fallacious way that you're thinking right now is to say it's called a genetic fallacy. Because you are this, everything you say is wrong. That's fallacious thinking. It's called the genetic fallacy. Because you engage in porn, I'm not going to listen to what you say about, I don't know, brushing your teeth on Thursday because you're in porn. Does that even make sense?
I feel like that's how you
That's
feel.
how you- that's your
that's
stance.
literally, I feel how you feel.
Yeah, that is your
You wouldn't
stance.
talk to
I
a porn
feel
star.
like that's how you feel.
That's you. Yes, that's exactly.
Okay,
you.
I'm
Can you
taking a guess.
demonstrate that that's
I'm
what I
just-
do?
I'm just taking a guess.
Yeah.
That
You're
you wouldn't
taking a
hang out with
guess.
a porn
I'm
star,
getting
right?
live, yeah.
I can deduce that you wouldn't hang.
Great time to start taking guesses. When you're on a debate show talking to the greatest debater in the world, now you should take guesses.
Hang out with a porn star.
Bro, when it comes to this, if a person is engaging in a lifestyle like that, of course I will talk to them. I'll engage with them. But of course I'm not going to engage in anything which would lead me towards degeneracy. So yes, I distance myself
What does that
from
mean,
people who do acts
degeneracy?
that I think are bad. Yes, I do that.
Hey, here's what I think, okay? I think 99%, maybe not you, but Brian, I think too, 99% of all these, the girls are whores, fuck these women, all these guys commenting, fucking OnlyFans.
Who haven't
bimbos,
said that.
Those guys, but these people that hate on girls doing OnlyFans and stuff, if they were at a party and one of the fucking hottest ones walked up to them and said, "You're cute, let me suck your dick in the bathroom,"
That's fucking
Fuck yeah.
disgusting.
fuck yeah.
I think you're right. Some of them would.
Yeah, I would. I'm single. I'm not religious. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'd put a rubber on, but I'd let her suck my dick in the bathroom. Sure. Why wouldn't I? But I wouldn't brag about it. Like, it's an OnlyFans hoe. That's one step above paying for it. Like, she's a pay hoe. I'm just not having to pay the bill for. So yeah, I would, but I'm not recommending that for anyone else. I'm in a weird situation here where I can't find a woman that's worth a fuck. So I'll just fuck the ones that aren't worth a fuck until she shows up.
Most 99%.
Not sure how that
I know
makes
that.
a
I know
single
that.
point
Wouldn't date her though. Wouldn't date her. No.
for you.
It's
though.
the guys that get no pussy that are hating on these girls. Fuck them, fuck them.
I get plenty. I get plenty. I'm sure I get more than this loser. I want them to mold to me. I don't want to mold to what the last guy taught them. So I'm sure I get more than he does. Quite a bit more.
If this girl turns around and says, "Let me suck your dick in the back,"
Mine are all adults though. They're not like kids that just, started making porn. I'm dating my own age.
bathroom, you're unzipping their pants faster than anyone
Well,
I
now,
know.
Wait a second.
100%.
Now we got to untangle these two arguments.
And I think you would too.
So argument
You
one,
would too.
I think you would do it with a guy and an animal, a barnyard animal. Literally, I think you'd fuck a sheep.
That's fucked up.
Well, I mean, if you just want to make
Why is
allegations,
that on your mind, weirdo?
If you just want to make allegations, we'll just make allegations, right? Or you can keep it to the domain of logic. So if you keep it to the domain of logic, we'll untangle your two arguments. I agree with the first one. Yes, I think some of the men who cap on these OnlyFans girls and shit like that definitely would sleep with some of them.
Fucking right.
But when you say all of them would do that, not even fucking
I
close.
said 99%
Nope,
would.
not even close. And you could never demonstrate in a million years.
We
just an
could
assumption.
actually, because I've seen social experiments where they go up to these guys that hate on these
an
women and they
individual
flirt with
thing.
them, and the guys flip a fucking switch right away.
Show 'em.
It's easy to hate on
Wait, what
something.
social- there's no
you
social
can't get.
experiment that shows
You know
that,
what?
bro.
Fuck LeBron. He's the worst. But no, he's not. You're hating on someone that is greater than you, and fuck him, Jordan. Fuck. Who says fuck
Then
LeBron?
let me ask you a
Now
question.
fuck this hot girl. Fuck Sky Bree. You would do anything to fucking get a
Yeah, let me ask you this.
to smell her hair.
So let me ask you this then, and we'll just see. We'll see which one.
Erroneous.
I'll take it if they're throwing it away, but I'm not gonna fucking kiss their ass for it. Yeah, like I'll go in the bathroom and let you blow me, sure, but I'm not gonna fucking kiss your ass. I'm not gonna sim for you, and I'll still tell you you're a degenerate. The funny thing is, I still get those situations arise when I do that. You don't have to lie to them. These idiots think you got to lie to them in White Knight and, oh, I'm a feminist too. They think you got to do that. You don't. You don't have to do that at all. All you got to do is buy a home gym and start working out. And then you can get away with whatever you want to do. You can say whatever and still get laid. It's crazy.
Of us kind of has the right way of thinking about this. Let's say a girl walks over to a guy, she's really, really hot, and she says, hey, man, okay, I have fucked 1,000 men, and I want you to be 1,001. Right next to her is a girl who's equally hot, and she says, I fucked no men. And I want you to be the first one. Which one does he fuck?
no, can I
Wait,
answer?
hang on, no, let him answer. Which one does he fuck?
Can I answer?
Which one does he... Let him answer. Which one does he fuck?
If you're picking a kickball team.
Which one does he fuck?
Person
Let him
plays a lot
answer
of
the
kickball.
question.
Okay,
person plays no
so
kickball.
if each of them were presented separately, he's doing both.
No,
but
no, they're
with
presented
those two
together.
options together, I would disagree with Krill. I like the one that hasn't had as many personally, but I'm fucking both.
Let me ask you a question.
If you have
Debate over. I think that's what they were debating. Debate over at least half of it because one of them just conceded. Yeah, it is better to have a low body count. I prefer women with a lower body count. You know, I'll take a virgin. Absolutely. I've not anymore. I haven't had a virgin in 30 years, but I got a lot of them when I was younger. Quite a few. I like them better. I prefer that. Like I said, you get to be the driver, not the passenger. When you're dating these girls who fuck 50 men, you're the passenger. You're inclined because you need to be inclined that way. You try to cater to what they want too much like that. It's just it's not a good fit. And any man who's with enough women will tell you that. Yeah, it's fun to fuck some of them, you know, every once in a while, one like that's fun, but it's not, you don't want to keep it that way because it's just gross. But yeah,
If you're trying to get
win any argument at all.
if you're trying
Guy wants this dude to be a fucking virgin.
He's gonna
of
get a
sun.
smoke.
Crazy.
how long does this go?
Ryan, would you want?
these guys are young enough too. I think they're going to ask him about trans women and they're going to both bite it, admit they're gay. Let's
Your
see.
son to be a virgin
I'm gonna get past
at
it. You go to a
marriage?
smoke break and they
Will
just
I
do super
want my
chats for a
son to-
bit. So I'm gonna get past the super
Relationship
chats.
stuff.
And like I'm from nightlife.
Oh, look.
I understand. Like
The blow up doll's gonna debate them both. She'll probably do better. Come on, Andrew. There we go.
I think the concept of marriage to me is like, yo, if it's like for my wife, if she wants it, cool, I'll do it. But like, I don't
Yeah.
think I don't need to do like I have you, you have me.
Yeah, but you've been dating a
had a
girl
jack too?
For 8 years, going on 8 years,
and are you guys monogamous?
completely.
Okay.
I'm a
Wait, hold
normal
on,
human
hold on.
being
After
who has
the
a
show,
weird
after the show.
job.
All
That's
right.
literally it. And I have fucked up perspective on the world. That's it. Or
Wait, but
maybe
you
whatever.
for 8 years you've been with her. There's
Yeah.
not been like any periods where you guys broke up
Nope.
or were on a break.
Nope.
And but so I mean, as far I guess going back to the whole this whole thing of just I want it for a long-term relationship. I can maybe I personally even for a one night stand, which I'm not particularly inclined to have. I prefer long-term relationships. I prefer continuity. I have heard men say though, well, I guess for a one night stand, it might be better.
Yeah, I prefer a long term too. That's why I'm trying to find a girlfriend. It would be better for me to have someone who I can get to where we paint masterpieces together every night, to where we both have input. That's what I'm looking for. There's just not a lot of women out there that are willing to just paint with you. So that's my hang up.
If she's a bit more experienced. Even then, though, even if I was inclined to have a one night stand, I would prefer a virgin.
I mean, most
even
one night
for a one-night stand.
but most one night stands kind of happen organically. I'm not getting your fucking Kelly Blue Book value, right? I'm literally meeting you at a bar, and then we fuck, and then it's like, okay, I'm not marrying you, cool, right? That's it.
So I guess okay, just for a long term relationship.
For a long-term relationship, I also don't give a shit, dude.
Okay, so I'll just ask the
Right.
question again, just to put it out there. For a long-term relationship, would you prefer being with a woman who's a virgin or a woman who's had sex with 1,000 men before you?
Okay, so but you're asking a completely, it's a loaded question. I prefer a woman with 100 bodies, but it's fine.
Say 100
Fine.
over one.
That's fine. I don't need 0 is says more about you to me than 1,000, right? 0 is like this girl has no sense of adventure. This girl is boring.
I get what he's saying in concept. I get if I were to find a virgin who is my age or even in the ballpark of my age, I would be like, yeah, that is a little weird. I don't know if I'm up for that because it seems like it's going to be a multi-month endeavor to even get to where we're serious with each other. So yeah, I'm not really looking to date 50-year-old virgins or 40-year-old virgins, but yeah, I would prefer if I'm dating someone who's younger. Yeah, but yeah, I can see what I understand what he's saying. He's just not saying it quite appropriately here. A 50-year-old virgin probably is going to have some mental issues with that because we all know one like that. I'll put it that way. I know one, and everybody who graduated high school with me knows one. So I'm going to leave that there.
This girl, what the hell? Where
I
did
thought
she
you
grow up?
like boring sex though.
No. I love a very exciting life. I don't
But I
want
thought
a
you-
boring girl.
Oh, okay.
I don't want a boring human, right? Like if someone's like, I've never had a sip of alcohol, I'm like, get out of here. Like I don't want to hang out with you. Like you know what I mean? So a girl who's
Honestly,
like, hey,
most of
I'm
these-
40 and I've never been fucked, be like, oh shit. And at age 36, when I was single when I met her, dude, or 33, good luck finding a virgin at 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's harder.
Right? So
It's
that's
harder.
it. So if I find a
And
40-year-old
the low
virgin,
body count.
there's literally a movie called 40-Year-Old Virgin. If I find a 40-year-old virgin, I go, bro, what is wrong with this?
Right, but you could find a low body count woman.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's what I'm advocating for. Low body count. Virgin at my age would be weird, but I would still take it. I would still take it over the what's out there now. Like, yeah, I'll take it over a chick with 600 guys under her belt. Yeah, I'll take virgin at 40 even. But I do understand what he's saying. It is kind of what made you be that way this long, and not have found anybody in that period either. Like, did you just give up looking? Like that, it would be. I would have some questions, but I understand where he's coming from. But he's not wording it properly because he's coming off like an idiot.
what is she? I don't pull up the fucking hood and read the mileage. Right at the end of the day.
I don't understand. If you have to test drive the car first, wouldn't you also want to check the mileage?
No.
No,
Because
that's the one thing we're not going
because
to
a
check.
pussy
in the
doesn't
car?
because a pussy doesn't
What's the
break.
gas mileage? What does it get on?
I disagree. They do break. They stretch out like a fucking turtleneck. They break, and it's so obvious whenever you go to put it in, and it's like, oh no, never mind. You've been busy.
Yeah,
Road,
because
but
that's
how
how
many
long.
miles it's got on it. When that engine blows, I don't give a fuck.
You know, right. Whoa. But now you're making a shitty argument and you're being funny, obviously, for the sake of the joke.
No, it's
but
not
you
a
know,
shitty argument.
What, a pussy's gonna fucking what? Overheat like
No,
a car?
no,
I don't buy a car with a lot of miles because it needs
I've seen sparks.
to last me. My girl's vagina is not gonna fall off after a year of being married.
But she's going to be the
If she meets me, it will.
one chick.
could be a
There's
train
going to be the one
accident.
chick you're going to have a long-term relationship
Plus it
with,
falls off
who
in a
somehow
train
is not going to be able to figure out your sexual preferences after years of sleeping with her. Okay.
Well,
Do you think
no,
that
but-
makes sense?
Well, what if your girl's not into that, right? Like, what if you find out your girl's like, I'm not licking your asshole?
Yeah, I think that if you
She like,
Because you didn't train her right. See?
Well,
butthole
no,
lick.
I think that many girls.
That means that the last guys either gave her a bad experience or taught her she didn't want that. See, but if you had a blank slate, she wouldn't even know that existed. And you probably wouldn't either. Except you're a porn addict.
Probably wouldn't want to lick your asshole, yeah.
right, but there are plenty of girls that do. There's girls that love licking buttholes.
You must have some kinks, right? What do you like?
No kinks.
You just do all three positions, bing, bang, boom.
There's three.
I like he like boring sex, right?
Good.
I try to not let my
I don't need the rim job. I guess if that's not.
I don't need it, but I want it. Right? There's a difference.
I thought you wanted boring sex.
Yeah.
Now you want.
No,
chicks
I
to
do,
fucking
boring,
salad?
I do boring sex. I want you
They
to not
bring
be
the
boring,
heat, yeah.
right?
Exactly. He has no ideas, so you got to come with everything that's good. You got to bring all the fancy stuff, and you got to go learn that from some other dude on the corner. That's his thinking. That's his thinking.
Like I can't wait to stop having boners. Like because the concept of sex to me is
Get fat. Gain some weight, skinny. All you got to do, gain weight, and you don't get boners as much. There's no reason to get them because you're fat. No one wants to fuck you.
like
Problem solved.
at this age I'm just over it. Like I don't care about it as much, right? Do you? You
But
seem to
doesn't it devalue the experience that you have, and the reason you value it less is because of how available it's always been to you.
No. Oh, because I have a girl that'll live and
Not
fuck
just
me anytime.
no, not a girl that'll fuck you anytime, but if you've experienced and seen everything that you've seen when it comes to the sexual marketplace, of course it's not going to excite you. That's the problem with porn.
Oh, no,
porn
no,
itself,
no. It's
porn
not that.
itself, people's brains become rewired.
Nah, dude,
So
I don't
what
jerk
happens
off to
is
weird
they need,
shit.
and you know this.
Yes, this is
they
true.
need more and more
This
and
is
more
true.
and more crazy shit in order to
Yeah, but
sexually stimulate.
I'm just being real with you. Like, I know that concept. I 100% agree with that concept. That's how you get fucking billionaires fucking children, right? Because they need to satisfy some crazy urges that they fucked everyone else already. I agree with you.
Yep.
I'm saying for me, it's not because I'm overstimulated. It's just I'm getting old. Maybe I'm fucking losing my libido. I'm just not a sexual
No,
guy.
I understand for you personally that could be the case, but you can understand from my perspective when I
Yeah.
say, look, I'm always excited around my wife. I'm not overstimulated with needing more and more gradual crazy shit in order to fucking be sexually satisfied. That is the part of experience I'm talking about. It's not just the idea of getting in the car, right, and having to test drive it, but it's also the understanding of, wait a second, if I go and get into too many cars, now I can only drive a fucking Ferrari, or else no car will do it for me anymore.
That's the part I'm not getting. These two losers should see that from Andrew's perspective there, because I don't think either one of them is ever going to find a woman that they can satisfy better than any man on the world in the world. Like, they're always going to have that. And if they've already been out experimenting and seeing all the guys who are better, why are they going to come have this vanilla milkshake sex with these losers who don't have any ideas and need the women to show him how men fucked them in the past? That's what they need. So why would you want a woman that knows all this stuff? You need to go find a virgin and just trying to learn together, maybe. Maybe that's the best way for you two guys.
That's the
So
problem.
you're just lowering your standards. You're like,
not lowering the
yeah, you're like, yo, if I don't experience a Ferrari, so you're kind of insulting your wife, honestly.
It's not so the greater way to respect her is to go fuck a bunch of women and then come to her and say,
You're
the
better than
best."
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's respectful.
Bro, I go eat at a lot of restaurants, but I go back to Avra and Beverly Hills. I'm like, I'm so sorry
Right.
for cheating on.
What Andrew's trying to get these two morons to understand is that she is a Ferrari to him because they're in love and they don't know what else is out there. Well, I mean, they're not in a situation we're talking about, but they know less of what's out there and they're happy and content with what they've got. That's all you need.
Right. So
Like, you guys are amazing.
so your girl, right?
knows that I chose her.
Yeah.
And she chose me.
Has she ever told you that other guys she slept with are way better than you?
She doesn't need to, dude. I know I'm worse.
Right. You just assume it, right?
I know
You
I'm
just
worse.
assume it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if she never slept with another guy, who would be the best guy she ever slept with? You.
Yeah, but my brain doesn't bother me that I'm the worst guy she slept with, right? Like, that doesn't hurt my ego. It might hurt your
Not
ego.
Until he finds her with the greatest guy, why not just get one that doesn't know about it?
It's not egotistical.
My girl saying,
it's the longevity of a
if my girl,
relationship.
if my girl fucked a black dude before me, I can clearly say that I'm not the biggest dick
What if
she's
she
been.
did? What if she fucked 100 in a row before you?
Cool.
You don't care?
I don't.
Right. Well, so there's
And you're not going to feel anything either.
the thing, right? Is that I think that that's actually the more insecure than secure position.
Why
No,
is it
no,
insecure?
no, I disagree.
I'm insecure because what? I'm willing to just be
Because
with
you're
someone.
willing to settle for a chick who's been totally fucking run through with a high body count. Hang on. By 100 guys in a single night, that's what you say. That's an insecure position. A secure position is, I have fucking standards, and you need to not be promiscuous and a piece of fucking shit. That's the more secure position.
Disagree.
I disagree. I mean, it's pretty insecure to be like, I'm only gonna marry the one girl I fuck.
Why would that be insecure?
That's
Because
right.
I have
You're
standards.
so scared that
That
someone
you're
else
like-
did it better than you. She needs to think I'm God.
Yeah, you're like, if I'm her best.
My below average
Well,
cock
then
is the best one, right,
then
baby?
everybody should get with.
That's insecure.
So everybody should get with mentally ill patients, single
No,
moms.
that's you. That's what you're
No,
saying.
bro, they have to. If they don't, they're insecure because they haven't tested everything else out.
Nah, we're
Yeah, they wouldn't know if that mentally ill lady in the institution she might have the best vajayjay in the world. They've got to go sample it. That's what he's trying to say. And these two morons aren't understanding
saying we
it.
don't give
Nah,
a fuck
you
who
are.
they've been with.
You are saying that.
No, you are. You're
you know
saying
what?
you don't want her to
You're
experience
saying-
other dick in case it's better.
Bro.
You're scared of that.
Bro, so
we're
you-
cool with it.
wait,
Go fuck
wait,
Dread.
wait a
Go
second.
fuck Mandingo. But you love me, baby. I love you.
Let me get this right.
I'm glad we experienced life together.
So then the question would come back to, why is it that you might have a preference against not marrying a single mom, for instance?
Oh, because she keeps trophies.
Oh, wait. So that's it.
Yeah. No,
Is
I don't
that
want. I don't want to have a.
The single
No,
mom
I
thing
just
has
don't want to
nothing
pay for a kid I didn't make.
It has nothing to do with that someone cream pied her.
Wait,
It
it's
has everything
fine?
to do with I don't want to raise someone else's child.
Right. Okay. So let me get
Not
this.
that I even said that.
So let me
I said that.
let me get this right. Just want to
Yeah.
make sure. How could you judge that though? If you've never yourself been a stepfather and married, you have nothing to compare it to, right?
No, I haven't compared to this. I don't want to spend money or hang out with a child. I just don't. I don't want to hang out with someone. I want to hang out with my girl and not be. Look, my girlfriend, when we first started dating, had a job where she had to be there 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, dude, this isn't a relationship for me. And she figured it out, and she got her own different job. If I know I'm gonna go marry or hang out with a chick with a kid, I'm like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of obstacles in the way.
So-
it's like having.
These two guys are paying for their girlfriends too. Like, why else would she stay with you when she knows you're the worst lay she's ever going to get? Yeah, they're buying their girlfriends. That's what this is all about. So that's good, I guess, as long as you make enough to afford the note.
A dog. I can't go on vacation with a dog. So, there's
so
no
it's
li-
a standard.
So
it's a standard.
It's not a standard.
It's not?
It's a convenience.
So you have standards based on your preferences.
Yeah, that's what we all
So
do.
then if you have a standard based on your preference that you don't want to check who's run through, how would that ever be an insecure
Because the
position?
reason- the-
hang on,
but
let me
then
finish
why-
the question,
It's
and then
affecting your mind,
one at a
not
time
your-
answer.
your
One at a
presence.
time.
Okay, let me ask you. But you called me insecure.
It's a
first.
more insecure position,
You
I
said-
think, to just settle for anything based on the
So
fact.
do you
yeah,
think that if
I think it is
that some
Yes, because you're just saying, I can't get any better. This is as good as I can do. I get a girl who's been ran through. All my friends know what her pussy looks like. Oh, that's all I deserve. That's secure? Or is that insecure?
one who's had a lot of sex is a bad person and I can't love them?
No, but what I'm saying is that it's a less secure position than a person who says, I actually have preferences and standards and stick to them.
Yes, and my preferences or standards
Or
are
whatever.
No, it's
Yeah.
a girl. No, it's a. Yeah, we're joking around, but like in reality, yeah, I prefer
girl.
a girl who's had some sex.
Yeah.
How much sex?
I don't know, but I don't care. I
But-
don't ask.
I don't
But is
want
it
her-
less?
do you
but
sit
is
there
it,
like
but is it
I've-
less
that's-
body partners better?
I don't know.
You just don't know?
But dude, when I'm hanging out with a chick, I'm not like, yo, how many guys have you fucked before?
I mean, that
me?
conversation comes up in
No, it doesn't.
relationships.
Yeah, when you're fucking virgins, sure.
Yeah, no,
Or
not
like
when
when
you're
you're
virgins.
21, dude. At 40, I'm not insecure.
They still think they can ask that question because they know they're getting women better than they should be getting because they're getting ones who have been ran through. They're just picking up the scraps basically, and they're trying to justify and say how that's better than not getting with the scraps. This is so fucking crazy.
I know that you're a human that's lived on this planet. You probably got fucked, and none of it's my business anymore. I
Even
don't
if it's out there all over the internet, then it's your business.
Sure, but I have to want to sign up for it. Like I
Yeah,
can't.
but so is
but
that
I'm not signing up for it.
But wait, so the men who are though, how could you say it's a more secure position?
It's not. I'm not judging them. It's you're a person who just wants that. Can someone just like something?
They could, but I don't think that they're settling for that because that was their preference that they wanted to run through chick who's now all over the
Right,
internet.
but a run
I think
through-
they're settling for that. Tell me how that could be wrong.
Your
What?
wife has been with guys before you, and you accepted that.
Sure.
That's it.
Right,
but
but
she's
that's
not-
not.
That's it. You're again
Wait,
preaching
wait.
the different thing that you're doing.
Very strange. Very strange.
He's not understanding. I don't think he cheered her on those guys she was with before him, but that's just part of life. Yeah, they're not. He's not saying to wait around for a virgin. He's just saying the lower the body count, the better. And these guys can't fucking wrap their head around it. Like, yeah, I prefer lower body counts versus higher ones. Just means you've had more dicks in you. That's not good. You're not going to be able to pair bond. That's for sure.
First of all,
That's it.
there's a distinction between a woman who has a super low body count, who you end up with, especially if you yourself are promiscuous.
Wait, did you and your wife
Stop,
discuss body
stop,
counts?
Let me
I'm
finish.
just asking.
So let me finish.
having a conversation,
Let me
bro.
finish, and then ask the question.
Okay, boss.
Otherwise, if you shotgun, I can't respond, right? So there's a big distinction between having a low body count woman and somebody who's engaged in pornographic material, is engaged in OnlyFans materials, putting that out there, has had sex with many men, which usually determines loyalty. On top of that, huge distinction to be made between these things. My preference was always a woman with a very low body count. That's exactly what I got.
And I think that's because you're insecure that they fucked your girl.
I
better
think
than you.
I don't even think you're
I think
insecure.
it's
I think it's
the
a personal
opposite way.
I don't think
You know what?
you're
Agree to
insecure.
disagree.
I don't
Agree to
think you're
disagree.
insecure. I think you wanted that, right? That's
Yes.
what you wanted, and you found it, and you got it.
It
And that's
it
it.
fucks your head up to think that like a guy.
Most guys want that. Not a lot of guys are running around saying, I want my girl to get ran through. I've never met a guy that said that, ever.
I rearranged their guts. You know, that's your baby girl, and some guy just fucking destroyed her. That fucks you up. Doesn't fuck us up. That's all.
Yeah, you have no.
And I
standards.
know I'm not.
You're right. You know, standards.
How's it fuck him up? He married the girl that he just said was with men before him. So it's not fucking him up. He just prefers ones who were only with less men. He's not even saying like, I think Rachel was married before. So that means like every night sex. That's not just a one-time thing where there's one guy on your body count. That's a guy that you're having sex with all the time. It's still different because you're still pair bonding with the same person. That's where the issues come in. Whenever you're pair bonding, it gets all fucked up whenever you just fuck indiscriminate men because you don't view that as a sexual thing. It's not a special thing anymore. It's just something you do. It's like walking across the room. It's not a thing. It's just normal to you. So you don't even see it as special whenever you do meet someone and they're trying to pair bond with you and you're just not capable.
We're just secure. We're like,
we're just security.
She's in bed with me. She's having
No
fun with
standards is the most. So,
me. You know what? I'm happy she got good dick
Bro,
before me.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm happy.
Hey, if that's
Go
true,
get it, baby. You lived a good life.
let's find out if that's true.
Yeah.
So you get married, you gonna let other dudes fuck your wife?
Nah.
You're insecure.
No, not at all.
No, it's
Insecure.
insecure. It's insecurity.
However, I just did an open relationship in the spring, and I love it.
Hang on, why aren't you gonna let other guys fuck your wife?
Because I tried the open thing, and when I do get married, I think I'm gonna go monogamy. However, I'm open to open relationships leading up to marriage.
So
Yeah,
you
no.
would let another guy fuck your wife?
No way.
When I get married, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm open to open
Why not? Why not? If you're dating a porn star now, what difference does it make if she goes out and fucks some guy when you're married? It's the same thing.
relationships right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
You're open relationships because you're not in one.
No, I did it this summer. I was in an open relationship. It was fucking fun. We were having threesomes.
So I just want to make sure that I got this straight.
Yeah.
You are open to other men potentially fucking your wife when you get married.
When I get married, I believe I will go one-on-one.
Why?
I believe I will. Because
the thought of another
you're
guy
hanging up the
fucking your
hat.
wife?
Then you're hanging up the hat. Okay, that shows.
Yeah, it sounds like you're insecure.
Nah,
Why would
that
she
shows
want?
no,
if
when I'm
your
married to her.
Bro, there's a
Wait. If your wife wanted to go fuck other men, what would be the problem here?
Nah, you got
obviously there.
His girlfriend's a porn star. The one on the right, the further one, the younger one, I guess. He admitted to dating porn stars. So it's different if it's your wife, but you could date, and I mean exclusively dating porn stars who are getting railed by men all day at work.
There's a difference between having people fuck your girl before you met her and fucking your girl after you're dating.
While she's at work. They don't count it if it's at work. That's how stupid these two morons are. It's not, you don't count if you do it when I'm not looking.
Listen,
Huge difference.
I'm applying your standard to you,
I have
not
no
my
standard.
standard to you.
But the thing is,
Sad part is he is looking because he watches the porns. He's a cuck.
the standard.
You're trying-
I
you're
don't. My
trying to match
standard.
two
I don't
separate
have a
things.
standard in what I want a body to count to be. I have standards in other things I look
yeah,
for in a
but we're
person.
not talking about the standard itself. We're talking about whether or not you're secure by the standard itself.
Okay, so
I think
don't
that's
I'm gonna
what,
get married.
dude.
for a
I'm
while,
an insecure
but-
human being in life.
So I understand.
My next
but-
girlfriend,
but
I
if,
want to
But
be
if
op-
the position is,
I'm gonna be open
it
with my
shows
next
that I'm the
girlfriend.
most secure
Probably.
because I'm willing to do the most degenerate shit.
Bro, do you
Then-
understand? You're just beating your chest, being like, "I'm secure." Like, bro,
Yeah,
who
okay,
cares?
so anyway,
Like, you know
so
what?
back to the
Support my
argument.
boy Destiny.
So back to the argument.
My guy Destiny.
Yeah, your guy Destiny.
All right, that's enough to end this one on. Whenever you're evoking that fella, I guess we'll just move on. Let me get out of here. So, I'm happy to be back on YouTube. I'm glad y'all sent me flowers and apologized. Thank you, YouTube. So I'll be getting. I'm gonna go through today, and I'm just gonna spend a day like adding stuff to my downloads folder so that I can get some content going again, because it kind of set me back. I had like a week's worth of content downloaded, ready to roll, and when it did that, it deleted them all. So I got to go re-download them. So I'll be doing that today, and tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be something with either Andrew Wilson or I kind of want to do some more Pearl stuff. I kind of enjoyed her content the other day, so I might do some Pearly things. Pearl Davis. So see y'all tomorrow. Peace.